On to communications and reports, department heads. Charlie.
Yes, here to report to you on what the City Planning Commission did at their last meeting on January 23rd. As listed on your agenda, they had 3 items to consider. One was some new signage for the public market, which they did approve. That item is appealable to the City Council. The deadline, as always, is 15 days after the Planning Commission's action, and that would work out to this coming Friday, February 7th. So far, it has not been appealed. If the City Council wishes to appeal this item to yourselves, this would be the time to take up that motion. The next item was an amendment to the planning regulations related to emergency shelters, supportive housing, and transitional housing. This is really sort of a cleanup measure. We found some internal inconsistencies that needed to be fixed, and we found that state law requires us to have a zone in which emergency shelters are permitted by right, and we do have that. However, we have no standards for emergency shelters, so that any emergency shelter proposal that came to us in that zone, we would basically just have to approve without any way to evaluate it. So what this ordinance does is it adds standards for those by right emergency shelters. This ordinance will be coming to you for first reading on tentatively March 4th. And then the final item was the proposed hotel at Bay Street, the Hyatt Place Hotel. The Planning Commission held a study session on that and gave the developer lots of feedback on the design. That will be coming back to the Planning Commission for a decision at a future meeting, probably March or April. That concludes my report on the Planning Commission meeting. I'd be happy to respond to any questions you may have on that. If not, I do have another announcement. Okay. I just want to let you know, you should have received an email from me this morning with a flyer about this. A community meeting has been scheduled for the proposed Marketplace Redevelopment Project Phase 1B, which involves the realignment of Shellman Street and a new parking garage and retail uses and a grocery store. That community meeting will be on Thursday, February 20th at 6:30 p.m. and it will be held at the Hyatt House Hotel.
Thank you, Charlie.